Academy Award, whatever. And then Paul Newman appears at the barn, and he speaks with you, and then he leaves. And that would have been it. I'm sure he wouldn't have.
Oh, that would have been it. Oh, that's his shtick he does. It's his meet and greet. It's like Artie backstage at an Indian casino.
I take a picture of the tribe.
Right. You find this with Indian casinos, that some of them are real old Indians, like from the movies.
Absolutely.
And then some guys are just young guys that are like,
They don't even look like
want to go get a lady? And the other guys are like, this is my wife from 14.
No, yeah, the kids of the Indians, because when you do an Indian casino, you have to meet the tribe
leaders, yeah.
And the kids, their grandkids and shit, they all look like, you know, the Jonas Brothers or something.
Right.
They're dressed in like shit from the Gap. And
you start to feel like it's all one big scam. No one really looks like an Indian.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to prove.
But Norm wanted to. The funny thing about that was Norm could have won $1 million, and he was like, "Fuck the charity." Regis kept saying, "Norm, you sure you want to do this? Because, you know, if you lose, it's nothing." And Norm's crazy gambling attitude was like, "No, I want to win the $1 million."
Why did you stop at $500,000?
He talked me out of it.
Regis talks him out of it.
Yeah, well, $500,000.
You would have gone for it.
Yeah.
And he knew the
If it
question.
had been me, I would have done it.
Didn't you know the question?
Yeah, I knew the answer.
You
Whatever.
did? What was the $1 million question? Do you know?
So, I know.
His lifeline was Sam Simon, and Sam said, and he hadn't used Sam yet. Like, Norm got the $500,000
He didn't
without.
even use all of his lifeline.
I know.
What was the $1 million question that they would have asked you had you played on?
It's not entertaining.
I want to know. Yeah, it is. For me, it is. What was
See if anybody knows what it is.
Okay, ask us the question.
It's what golf course, bomb shelters built under for the government.
Bunker.
What?
Yeah, bunker. Yeah.
What?
What, is that your answer?
Is that the way Regis read the
clarifying?
question?
No. Again, say the question again.
Underneath a certain golf course, there's a bunker that, in case of a nuclear war, all the congressmen and senators.
I'd say probably at Camp David's private golf course, but let's see, what golf course?
Why would you have it there? They
The name is What Golf Course?
Yeah. But this would only be an interesting question.
Fred, do you know that?
This would only be an interesting question on the Golf Network.
No, but it's because it's an interesting question because for $1 million.
How did you know the answer to this? How would you know where a bunker is built under a golf course? How did you know the answer?
And you know the name.
I read stuff.
Right. Do you read a lot? Is that what you like to do? You like to read books and things? All right.
Do you like to read books?
They give you 4 to choose from, right? 4 different golf courses.
Yeah.
And you have to pick the one. But you knew the answer right off. You didn't even need...
I was pretty sure of it. Yeah.
What were the 4s? Do you remember the 4?
But then, I remember the 4.
Go ahead. Give us the 4.
You want me to remember all 4? Pinehurst, Greenbrier, see, the ones I'm searching for, aren't going to be the answers.
Yeah, wasn't it Greenbrier?
Yeah. It was Greenbrier.
Yeah.
Where's
and you
that?
knew that.
Fred knew.
Wow.
See, it wasn't that hard a question. It was just either you know it or you don't.
Oh, you should have gone for the $1 million. What a schmuck you were.
Well, he wanted to. He kept saying, like, no, I want to go.
No, this was the problem. When I was talking to Regis, I didn't know. I thought he knew the answers to the questions, So during the thing, I would know answers, and then I'd see something in his eye. He'd be like, you sure you want to do this? We got the lifeline. So I go, okay, well, let me use the lifelines. Like, I thought he was saying, like, don't do that. Yeah? But then it turned out later he never knew it.
He doesn't know anything.
He didn't know that. They don't tell him the answer until it comes up.
Wow. Well, anyway, listen, Norm.
I wish it was more entertaining.
No, you were very entertaining. As
you
a matter
were very
of fact,
funny today.
It seemed less entertaining than usual to me.
Really?
No, I thought this was one of your better appearances.
Norm always thinks that. Norm always thinks he sucks, and it's like the funniest thing ever.
If you thought you sucked, why don't you get up now and juggle a little bit? If you do some juggling, it'll be a home run.
I think you don't add juggling to this one.
No? Save the juggling.
Do you think that's overkill, Robin?
The next time will be... No, you were terrific. You really were. I never
but you want to see...
I never saw anyone come in here and light up the room the way you did.
Well, he skewered this broad who wrote the article. I thank you.
That was great.
It's always good to have friends in
her.
show business who do that
because
for you.
You were insulted for Artie with his Rolling Stone article.
Fuck her.
Right. Yeah. Well, Norm MacDonald, of course, has a long history with Artie.
And plus, she probably wants to be famous, too.
And the other thing is...
I met Artie.
That's why I was saying I shouldn't even bring it up, because,
No, I met Artie through Norm MacDonald.
That's right.
You are you're a great guy. And let me just say that you have a very big show coming up.
And I'm not plugging anything. I'm not here to plug anything. What
you're not, but it wouldn't hurt.
Oh, maybe I do have a big show.
You do have a big show coming up. Are you a tough guy to hang around with? I would imagine you are.
What the fuck
I don't
would you
think
say
you
that
have a lot
for?
of friends, do you?
I consider Artie my friend.
No, come on. When's the
How
last time
often
you
do
spoke
you
to
talk
Artie?
to him?
I don't have a lot of friends.
I wish if I lived in L.A., I would see Norm all the time.
I
You don't
said
have-
talk to
I
him.
don't
You
click with many guys. But,
No, because I would imagine I'd be nervous to hang out with you.
Why would you be?
Because I think you're obviously a kind of closed off guy. You're very sarcastic.
Is there a
Yes.
real Norm? Is that what you're saying?
This
Is
is
there a
it. What a-
real
I always think Norm
What a
is.
great ending. This
MacDonald?
is
I always
like
think
guys like Johnny Carson. Great to have you with us. You know what I've noticed about you? You're unlikable.
No, I didn't say that.
You're Richard Nixon.
Yeah, I'm Richard Nixon.
No, I didn't say that.
Can I say a thing I heard on Nixon this morning?
Sure.
On YouTube? He was talking, it's called YouTube, you can look it up. It's called YouTube Archie Bunker, right? And so it's him coming in, he's talking to fucking Ehrlichman, right?
Right.
And he goes, or Bob Haldeman, right? And he goes, Bob, I was watching a football game the other day. And they come on to the movie afterwards. God damn, this movie. Glorifying homosexuality. They had a guy there, two magnificent, virile, handsome guys come in. And there's a hard hat there named Arch. And Haldeman goes, yes, that's a show every week, sir, whatever. And Arch comes in, and this fairy comes in. He comes in very gay, and he has the ascot on, but they do it cleverly. Not offensive, you see. He's a very articulate man. He knows the arts. And so they do it very cleverly, glorifying the homosexuality. And Arch comes in, the son-in-law comes in. I guess he goes both ways, this fag. So Arch goes down to his friend at the bar, and this guy works for and then there's a guy there from the Detroit Lions, best friend of Arch. This guy, I'm on the Detroit Lions. Well, the bartender says, Arch, that fellow's not, he's one of those. Arch goes, no. Well, he goes up to him, the fella. And Arch says to the fellow, is that true? Well, yes, sir. He says, all right, it is true. He says, have you ever seen me with a girlfriend? No, I haven't. Well, goddamn, I turned the fucking thing off.
I remember that.
Where did I see it?
That was really
You
talking
gotta
about
fucking look it up on
that's an
YouTube.
actual
It's the
transcript.
funniest fucking thing I've ever heard.
I'm looking at it right now. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it is. And it was
Is it the
Nixon.
funniest thing, Gary?
Yeah, Nixon.
How fucking funny is
That's
it?
sounds
Nixon was
hilarious.
so out of it, he didn't even know about Archie Bunker.
No, he thought it was a
And-
movie.
Yeah. He thought it was a movie and
He
real
goes,
life. And,
he goes, there's a
And he
hippie
was
son-in-law
our
and some
president.
screwball daughter.
That's the best.
and he was really
The
upset.
number one.
How
show
could
in
he
the
not
country.
know that show, man?
Because
I
he
think
was
because he's so,
sequestered.
but he's smart and thinking about. I think he's thinking of other things. Like we're the retards.
I guess.
But Norm, I didn't mean to insult you, but I realized that you would be hard to read in a social situation. You can never tell if you're having fun.
Oh,
and,
really?
You know, I'm one of those people that stresses out whether my guest is having fun. So if we were hanging out, I'd say, I don't think Norm is really having a good time. I think he wants to be off gambling for high stakes.
Oh no.
Well, that's
no,
usually
no.
true, but
Would he like to make his living gambling?
Maybe we
Yes.
could try it one time. I was going to be Martin Short's friend for a while. We were in negotiations.
Yeah, how'd that break down?
I don't know. I met him. He was fucking funny, and he made me laugh, and he was laughing at me and shit. So I said, hey, we should be friends and stuff. And he said, yeah, well, let's be friends. You go to a cottage. And I was like, fuck, I'd have to go to a cottage, you know. And then so it
Talked you out of it.
never caught on because the cottage was in my head and shit.
What do you
but
mean
still, I would
cottage?
like, you know, that guy would be cool to
I
fucking
know.
hang out
But
with.
what do you
I
mean
met him.
that
It
would
was
be a good
hilarious.
But
friend
then
for you?
going to a cottage, you understand?
I don't want to go to a cottage.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem
All of a
with you.
sudden, you're going on a cottage on a plane.
But that's
You
the
go,
problem.
Maybe I
Norm,
should have done this.
Norm,
What?
that's the problem
What's
with you.
that?
So if someone suggests something right away, it's not
Too guarded. I know what you're
it's
saying.
not too. It's not cool enough for you. Where
They're
would you
not
go
cool
with Martin
enough.
Short?
I think
Martin Short says, "Let's go to a cottage
No, I'm
and
not
hang
saying
out."
that. I'm
Yeah.
saying, like, I think you're right when I said I'm too guarded. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
you don't wanna
willing to
be-
do things.
You don't want to be trapped in a cottage with Martin Short. The
No, I would
idea,
no, I love
the
that
idea
part.
of being friends with Martin Short is fun. The idea of being in a cottage with Martin Short and then having the pressure to talk and to interact with one another.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm the
Yeah.
same way.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work out for you,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't work out for me either.
But you go on that vacation.
But maybe in
with,
another lifetime.
Yeah.
You go on that vacation with Sam to Hawaii. That's cool, right?
Well, he's with his kid. When Norm's with his
It's
kid,
not so cool. He just made a
tolerates-
face.
Hey, how's your kid? How's Dylan doing, man? How's
Dylan's
your
doing
kid?
great. Dylan's fantastic.
All right.
Why
okay.
don't you call him?
He hates anything with children.
No, I
Unless-
don't.
No, he does. You
Ooh.
don't. He
I
does.
love- well, I love
he
my
made
kids.
the face.
No, you made the face.
Yeah, I didn't make no face.
I said, how did you like that vacation with Sam? And he,
That vacation was great, man. man. Hey, Robin.
Yes?
You asked me a question.
All right, look.
Then she goes back to her Sudoku. Isn't that what ladies do? That's as much I know about ladies. Howard, what if we ended up being friends? Like,
it can't happen.
Like Rickles and Newhart.
That'd be fun.
Go to the Great Wall of China together?
Let's go to Europe with the wives. All right. The great Norm Macdonald.
I always
Thank
feel like
you.
there's so much more
What
to
if we
say.
went to Europe?